What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to more Black Desert. So it's been a little bit since we played for recording, mostly because the Path of Exile Bestiary League has been going on. I've just been going hard on that. So I finished my Let's Play of the main first 10 acts of the story. We're still going to be doing maps, but as I finish like editing and all this stuff for those videos, those are going up as usual. Decided we're going to be playing ESO, or not ESO, Black Desert again. Actually, I've been on this game all day, or like every day, but like I just haven't been doing anything. So for the most part, a few things that we have to do today. We have some scrolls, a lot of relic scrolls to do, and yeah, that's mostly it. But with that said, I actually did get my Griffin helmet to Tet a little bit off camera. I was not really expecting it to pass because I hit it on a 68 stack, which technically it could go at any time, but it's not really, with my luck, usually I hit things around like 80s to 90s, so I was actually kind of surprised it hit Tet under 70, so that was the thing. But yeah, a few things I'm also going to be going for in the future is try Ogre, and I actually blew up my Basilisk belt because I like tilt enhanced. So yeah, we don't have a belt. That feels bad, man, right there. But yeah, anyway, let's see. Oh yeah, I still got some. Make sure to, I know you guys might see it when this is over, but if you have extra pearls laying around, wait, what is this? Oh, anyway, the sale is going on. Make sure to get your Artisan's Memories, your Elian's Tears. Tears of the Wind is kind of irrelevant, but I still buy it just in case. And then the most important thing for me, besides the Artisans, the Black Spirit Essence. This allows you to take a crystal out of your weapon and without having it destroyed. So, believe it or not, I actually do use them every now and then. But yeah, with that said, we're going to be doing some relic scrolls. Let me just put a few together. And there's actually an event going on. If you're fishing, you get a higher drop rate for relics. I don't know how long the event lasts for, but I would just recommend if you leave your computer on overnight or something, get some relics done. Oh, we got one more. Where are my relics? Why are they in the most random spots? So yeah, you can never have too many artisans or memory fragments. So we have 6 scrolls today. It may not be the most fun thing to run, but we gotta clear our inventory. Plus, we got a dim tree scroll to do that I kind of forgot about. So I'm gonna pick up some potions real quick. My bank account is at a good 500,000 from like tilt enhancing. I got an ogre ring from the box. I didn't want to use it because I'm gonna use that when I get the duo for the Shikatu seals. So that's the thing. Let's see. Okay, pretty sure like 40 is good enough. My bank account here is empty because I have a pre-order on something. If I ever get it, I'll let you know. You guys will notice. Holy. That's pretty bad. Can I just buy beer while I'm at it? Actually, I don't want to do that. But yeah, it's been a while since I recorded any Black Desert stuff. I do miss playing it. But right now, not having a belt is pretty bad. For all of you who are just now starting this game, I just want you to know, whether you believe it or not, going for try accessories is harder than going for tets. And if you watch my videos back in the day, so when I first started, I was like, oh my god, people have tet gear? That's pretty crazy. Now it's like, oh, yeah, now I'm blowing up duo accessories that cost more than the tet armor. So it's like, so if you can somehow get the accessories first, I don't know. I would just go weapons first, in my opinion, then armor, and then your accessories will come randomly. Because how do I explain this that makes sense? Well, I'm just gonna say it, and if it makes sense, it makes sense. If not, it doesn't. So when you fail stack, sometimes you get, there are stacks to the point where sometimes it's too high to use for like tet accessory or no, not tet accessory, but like it's too low for a tet armor attempt, but it's too high for like a duo to try accessory. So for example, I would say, let's take a 65 stack for example. That one would be way too high for a duo to try accessory, but it would also be too low for a try to tet accessory. So that's when you use it for tet armor hits, even though there's a good chance it's gonna fail. That's what I mean by you're kinda too high or too low for something. But you kinda just learn that as you play the game. What's good and what's not. Also another thing, I think I've been gone for like a few hours while I was at the store. Yeah, the Black Spirit Adventure, this is like the most random thing. So, the way it works is, hold on, that was probably a bad spot to you. Let's get this done so we have it on the cooldown for another hour. So before you just roll the dice, now you actually get to pick where you want to go. So what you want to do is you roll 2 dice and you want to get over the number, usually, unless the combat difficulty is stupid crazy. Oh, I barely passed that one. Can't really stop it either, which is the, oops, like, no! I wanted the memory frag. And from what people have told me, I don't really know how to drop. Oh, well, anyway. I don't know how the drop rate is supposed to work, but people say if you can explore, that's the best option. So I'm not really sure what the map piece does. A chest will appear. I think that might give you something good, but I'm not 100%. Oh my goodness, I could definitely tell the difference between damage when you don't have like an extra 11 AP. That you can tell a difference. Alright, we got 6 relics to do, or relic scrolls anyway. I know this may not be the most fun thing to do, but I need the memory fragments, and I don't buy them, I actually just overnight fish for them. So, during the event, usually overnight I could get between 10 to, I don't know, 10 to 15 relic scrolls. Oh, we got our icon back, our emblem. Sweet. Actually, what's cool is you can actually see it on your rankings now. E rank will. That's so bad. I think for the most part, everything I'm happy with A or B. Training, I just probably am never gonna do that. I just can't be bothered. I heard breeding horses, unless you get like the magical RNG click for a tier 9. And even then, if you got a tier 9 horse, you probably wouldn't sell it. But if you happen to sell it, you would make so much money. What does this guy do? Is this dude auto-pathing without a horse? Feels bad. I know you can make more money by doing this in groups, but to be honest, I just can't be bothered. I've been running Relic Scrolls for like, what, 8 months now with groups of people, and I don't care. No belt hype. I do need a belt, so... Oh my god, 2.3 bill for that? How much? That's... Dude pre-ordered it for like 500 mil over max. Jesus. This one is probably the scary part. Dude literally 3 mil over, or 3 billion over the max price, which I knew is probably gonna cost you that much to craft one. So I really do hope I can one-click mine. I'm gonna overstack when I get it. I don't even care. So I know people say you can click it between like 50s for tri-ogre attempts, but I'm probably gonna use like 65 or something when I get it. I even failed my duo Basilisk belt on, yeah, I failed Pride at Duo on 39. Got a 40 stack. Not that a great feeling. It's not really. So yeah, right now is March 12th. So hopefully by April, I could get some good games. I think, unless I get really lucky, around like once a month, I could probably get like one gear upgrade piece. I also need to go to Valencia, and I just have a lot of, when I was grinding the 61, it's like a lot of trash loot that I would dump in here, so that's all from grinding. Also, I do need more like black stones to fail stack on random stuff. This is why running relics is the most boring thing. So if you're running like 50 of them, it takes so long. If they just like sped up the timer for this, I would be like okay with it. Just don't tell them I don't have a belt right now. It's bad. So people have also been asking me whether it's worth it getting a Gaiath or Griffin helm. And technically the only difference between Griffin is that it has a little bit more damage reduction than Gaiath. But the difference is you get all resistance plus 5% or 100 health. To be honest, I think resistances is like a meme in this game and it doesn't actually do anything. So like your base one would be 20%. And so everything should be 25. And then I think I got a crystal in my shoes that gives more resistances. I kind of wanted to test it, but I really don't think it does anything, to be honest. And as for the damage reduction, it kind of scales better. So Uragan is one thing you should get 100% over Muskin, unless you're like a full evasion ninja or something. But otherwise, for I would say like 95% of the people, Uragans are just straight up better than Muskins. So that's something you want to get. But if you're like starting out the game and Muskins is the only shoes you have, or just only like boss gear, it's fine. I've used it for a while, you'll still be fine. But if you are planning on like going for best in slot and you don't have any boss gear yet, I would honestly recommend going for Uragan over Muskin. And one thing I do want to test when I get another earring piece is another either red coral earring versus a Tungrad earring. So I want to see if I could get a which one would be more damage, just a little bit more accuracy versus a like Tungrad earring. Jin Viper. Dang, a Jin Harpy I sold for 150 mil. It's not even like I mean, that one is better than what I have, but it's like I don't think it's 150 mil worth. Good. Yesterday, I actually saw someone pre-order a Jin Viper for 500 mil. I was like, oh, Jesus, yeah. Like my Jin Viper, it took me 8 attempts to get one, and that's like bad luck actually. And each attempt takes, I would say, nowadays, if you were to just buy everything off the market, one attempt would be probably 36 mil for the crystals alone, another like 15 mil for the Viper crystal, plus the Forest Furies, which is like, you can always buy it at min price. So I would say maybe like 50 mil bad luck, and you can most likely get more than one. So if you plan on pre-ordering, I would say I would go with maybe like 1 in 4, so maybe a 200 mil very worst. So would not recommend dumping too much money into crystals. Also do want another Jin Kobe just for the 2 extra damage reduction. Also another Jin Viper, but that'll just happen when it happens. And Jin Harpia for the extra health. As for the shoes, I'm not really sure. Maybe another something Hystria. Oh dang, guys, we went from rank 5 to 4. As for the weapon, I think people have been switching over to like spawn whatever instead of RBF crystals. I think it's mostly because the critical hit rate. I always thought this was like critical hit damage, but I'm not too sure what that actually means. It doesn't really tell you. And in terms of like, I actually use different crystals for Nuver and Kudum. Kudum is for PvE, Nuver is PvP. I don't know actually. I just kind of test different things. Alrighty, so with that said, we got 6 of these. Dang, we only got 1 free memory fragment from that. Feels bad. After I've done this so many times, I know not to follow that auto path. It'll take you all the way in a huge circle. So like where we're going right here, we were around here-ish, then we can go from here. If you were to follow the auto path, it would take you from here all the way around to here. So that's, I've done that before. Don't make that mistake. Somehow, I don't even know how there are some people who hit all of the icons, like a top 5. It's pretty crazy, actually. There are some people who have like 5 or 6 icons. Alright, let's open these. Alright, so we did 6. Ideally, if we did everything right, or we had good RNG, we'd end up with like at very least 30 memory fragments, but with my luck, we're probably going to end up between like 20 to 23. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but let's hope for the best. Oh my goodness. It's above average from what I was expecting, but it's not really great. Luckily, we just fished for all of these, so technically it was free. And I just overnight it. See, what do I have in my Kepler storage? Oh yeah. All the times I've been just running scrolls and I'm just too lazy to deposit. Oh wait. Patrigo? Wait, you're not Patrigo. I thought you were... Wait, is Patrigo in Kepler? I don't think so. Random stuff I have in here. Why do I have them? I have no idea. Alright, so with that said, I think we're going to wrap up for today. I got to run comma scrolls with some of my guildies and get these out of the way. So with that said, see you guys tomorrow and have a fantastic day.